Welcome back. We are working on the grades worksheet in the MyWorkbook. Each of these is called a worksheet. These are the tabs for the worksheet. And we did an average function. And you could also have used auto sum. Oh, not sum, excuse me. Not auto sum, auto average. Oh, what a mess. Clear that. Or Control Z, your friend in the digital age, to undo. Anyways, there was an average. You can use auto sum, you could type it in, you could use the function tool, all available to you. We next wrote a formula for passing and failing. So we use the if function, a built-in formula is called a function. If I double click it, you can see it better. So all formulas or functions begin with an equal sign. It's the if function, so you have parentheses. And the logical test is what's the first parameter. What happens when it's true is the second parameter. What happens when it's false is the third parameter. And so these are called, the greater than or equal to is called a logical operator or a conditional operator or a comparison operator. They have a lot of names. And that's how we put in the formula for pass fail. Spark lines, we put in the Spark name and we autofilled just the format from pass fail. And then we chose insert. And we went over here and chose Spark lines. Now the lines don't look as good, so I changed it over to columns. Okay. And we just finished with that. What's our next step? I added a column for year and filled it in with juniors. Show the averages to decimal places. In cell, I do the spark lines. Conditionally format the test grades with data bars and icon sets. Add comments to the failing averages for when the student will retake the test. And show comments but not over data. Ay, ay, ay. I also thought we sorted the data. I must have misreading that. Oh, yes, sort students according in ascending order by last name and then first name. So I missed a step. So let's go do that first. To sort, you click in the table, anywhere in the table, and that's under data, or you can find it under the home tab. So here's a quick sort, but I'm going to use the dialog box. So I'm going to go over here because it said to sort by last name, then first name. So right here, it knows it has a header, and that's why I left a blank line above it. It makes it a lot easier to leave blank lines around your work. Otherwise, it makes a mess. It sorts everything that's there. I have a header, so now it knows to sort by last name, and it said in ascending order, which is A to Z. Then I add a level, and I sort by first name, A through Z. And if I wanted to add any more levels, for example, sort if they had the same name, but I had more tests going on, I could sort by test one or by average and so on if I had other things going on. So you can add more layers. Okay, you can move the layers up. And there's other options to explore. I say okie dokie. Now watch, be careful. Before I sort, I make sure that Carol Smith still has an 84.5 average because I want to make sure I didn't mess up the data. I say okay. Also, it must be, excuse me, so I want to, can I delete this one? Oh, what did I do? Delete levels. There we go. Okay. Yay. Carol Smith. C comes before J. R becomes before S, and she still has an 84.5. We're in good shape. Now we're going to conditionally format the test grades. This is really nice to look at. So you go back to the Home tab, and it's here, conditional formatting. There's all kinds of things to choose from. You can make up your own formulas here and follow with that. You can do top 10 items, top 10%, and so on. I like to use the data bars, so I'm going to go over here and use a data bar. That's one way. And for this one, conditional formatting, there's color schemes you can try out. And we did the color schemes, color scales, excuse me. Then there's icon sets. Oh, I want to do, you can do two in the one same column, but I want to be able to show the different ones. And so conditional formatting and the icon sets are a lot of fun as well. And one more here, conditional formatting, icon sets. Okay. It said to add a comments to the failing averages so we can show the comments and show comments but not over the data. So here's a failing average. So I'm going to insert a comment. Insert. Well, I don't see comments here, so it's not there. Comments are hidden under the Review tab. And here's where you can show all the comments. Here's where you can go to the previous comment or the next comment. And, oh, how do I get to the data? I want to go back to Review. So I want to insert right here, or set on the average, a new comment. And your name shows up. I don't want my name to be there. Retake on 6/15, 6/15. Well, that doesn't quite make sense for an average, but it's okay because we're just trying to show a comment. Now I'm going to pull the comment so it doesn't cover my data. You don't want your comments over your data if you're going to have them show. If I don't have them show, then you see the little red tick mark that shows the comment. But I want the comment to show, so I don't want to hide my data. So I moved it below so we could see the comment. And you could go through and find the other failing data and put in the comments there, but one's good enough. Last thing, the title was merged and centered, but not across completely. So we should merge and center it because that always looks good. It's something we should do. Set the font size to a nice 22 or so. It's all beautiful. I think we covered everything that was there. If you think I missed something, then you can contact me and let me know, but you can also do it yourself. Alrighty, I'm going to delete the directions. If I just hit delete, the comment's still there. Ugh. That's why you want to use the clear command on the home tab. And I'm going to clear contents, comments, hyperlinks. I'm clearing all. Might as well color the tab because we're done. Tab color. And I'll set it to a nice orange. Okay. Control S, save your work.